What if you could tell with almost total certainty when someone is lying to you? Today, we're going to dive into the science of deception and unpack the secrets to spotting it, all from one absolutely incredible guide.
And this is it. Our guide for this journey is the book, How to Catch a Liar Like ABC. Think of it as your personal manual for seeing past the masks people wear and uncovering the truth in your everyday life.
You know that feeling, right? That little alarm bell that goes off in your stomach when a story just doesn't add up? We've all been there. It's this universal human experience, but where does that instinct even come from? Well, according to the authors of this book, it's because lying is literally baked into our DNA. It's a fundamental part of how we interact with each other, something we learn almost from birth. And that makes being able to spot a lie not just some cool party trick, but an absolutely essential tool for navigating the world.
So that's the big question, isn't it? What if you could go beyond just a gut feeling? What if you could actually learn a system, a set of tools to know for sure? Well, that's exactly what we're going to get into.
All right, so the first set of secrets the book reveals is all about what we see. Turns out, our faces can be an open book, if you just know the language it's speaking. And the key to reading that language is a little thing called a microexpression. The best way to think of it is as an emotional leak. It's this super fast, almost invisible flash of a person's real feelings that pops out before they can stop it. Learning to spot these, it's basically like having a superpower.
So, what's the most common mask we all use to hide what we're really feeling? It's the simple smile. I mean, it's our social go-to, right? And that makes it one of the most important expressions to be able to read correctly. So here's the key difference the book points out. A fake smile is really just a mouth thing. But a genuine, real smile, that lights up the entire face. It's all about the eyes. So here's a quick checklist from the book you can use right away. When you see someone smile, look for this. Are their cheeks pushed up? Do you see those little wrinkles, the crow's feet forming by their eyes? If you see that, you're probably looking at the real deal. It's a super practical tip you can start using like today.
But hey, it's not just about what you can see. A liar's own words can be just as big of a giveaway, if not bigger.
In fact, the book makes a huge point that sometimes the most reliable clues are the ones you hear. The way someone phrases a sentence, the specific words they choose, these can be dead giveaways once you know what you're listening for. Okay, let's look at a few examples. First up, the parrot statement. You ask, "Where did you go last night?" and they say, "Where did I go last night?" See that? They repeat the whole question. That's a classic stalling tactic. Their brain is working overtime to cook up a lie, and they're just buying a few precious seconds. Or how about this one, the dodgeball statement? Instead of answering you, they throw a question right back in your face. Are you suspecting me now? This is pure deflection, designed to put you on the defensive and shift the spotlight off of them. And of course, the classic guilt trip. This is a master move that flips the whole situation around. All of a sudden, you're not the one asking for the truth. You're the one who has to defend why you'd even ask. You see how these patterns start to emerge? So, you can spot the physical tells, you can hear the verbal tricks. Now, let's get into how the book teaches you to actively apply a little pressure to help the truth come out. Okay, here's the core idea you need to understand. Telling the truth is easy. You just remember what happened. But keeping a lie straight, that takes a ton of mental energy. It puts a huge strain on the brain, and that is a weakness you can totally use to your advantage.
And this is one of the most brilliant and simple techniques from the book. First, you just ask them to tell you their story, from beginning to end. Then you say, "Okay, great, now tell it to me again, but this time start from the end and go backwards." Someone telling the truth can do that. But a liar, they've only rehearsed their story one way. Trying to tell it backwards often makes their story completely fall apart.
So we've looked at nonverbal cues, verbal tells, and even an advanced technique. But why does all this stuff actually matter? Let's bring it all home. Because learning these skills isn't just about catching people in a lie. It's about protecting the things that are most valuable to you. It's about saving yourself time, money, and emotional energy. It's about making better decisions and ultimately building stronger relationships that are actually based on trust. And this isn't just some made-up stuff. The information in here comes from real experts, people with deep backgrounds in psychology and human behavior, who have spent their careers studying this. Look,
Everything we've touched on today, the micro-expressions, the verbal dodges, that awesome reverse order technique, that is just the tip of the iceberg. They're all individual tools in a complete, comprehensive system that's laid out in this book.
Which really just brings us to the final, most important question. Are you ready to trade that uncertain gut feeling for the confidence of actually knowing?
Because if you are, your complete guide, the whole toolkit is waiting for you right here.